On the wheelchair, push down the seat, flip up the push bar, and flip down the footrest. How to keep the wheelchair? Flip up the footrest, lift up the seat, close the wheelchair, and as you can see, there's a lever here. Press the lever inwards, flip down the push bar. Lightweight wheelchair. This is not a lousy dropshipping wheelchair from any dropshipping factory. We have customized this wheelchair to be extremely durable and also maintain its lightweight at the same time. Okay, allow me to explain more on the specifications that we have improved on. Okay, let's start from here. Okay, 3 level of adjustment for the footrest. Okay, by default we will lower it to the lowest level. As you can see here, there is this leg stripe. Okay, normal leg stripes is one whole piece. We have customized it to be able to separate easily without having to remove the entire leg stripe. As you can see from here, we have customized additional metal piece over here. Okay, this is important because a lot of wheelchairs, they are using hand welding, and most of the time when you are using hand welding, there's human error. Human error, which means the wheelchair will not move straight, okay, on the flat surface. Okay, you will either move to left or move to the right while it's pushing. Okay, it's very annoying. Okay, we have improvised this piece of metal on the left and right here. Ensure the alignment is always straight when pushed, and as well as over here the welding, okay, it's machine welding, there is 0 error, and also this additional metal piece will ensure its stability and durability. Even if accidentally drop the wheelchair on the floor, okay, the front piece here will stay intact and will not be damaged. Very smooth front tires attached by ball bearings. Okay, many lousy wheelchair, they are using a metal rod to poke through the center hole, allow the wheels to rotate. Okay, after a while, the sand, the dust, the hair went in, the wheel will not be so smooth, okay, after a few months. But ours, we are using the robust roller brake type of ball bearing, which can withstand heavy impact. Not only for the front wheel, but also for the rear wheel. See, when I spin the rear wheel, it literally spin non-stop because it is super duper smooth. The ball bearing that we choose is the most premium, one of the most premium ball bearings we can ever have at this price point. Okay, see, it's still moving. As you can see, the braking system, right? Okay, it's still moving. The braking system, right? As you can see over here, there is 2 bolt through fixing. Left and right, the screw here. Okay, we show in the photograph as well. Okay, finally it stopped because I applied the brake. Okay, because I don't want to distract you. See, left and right. You can notice a lot of wheelchairs, there is only 1 bolt through fixing. What happened? There's only 1 bolt through fixing. Every time when you apply the brake, okay, you imagine you do it daily or weekly. Soon, okay, the braking system will start to shift its position. So when it starts to shift its position, the gap between the tires and the brake will be larger and larger. Then after a while, the brakes will not be applied so easily anymore. Okay, it will still slide when it's on the road. Okay, so 2 bolt through fixing. Okay, we especially have this 2 bolt through fixing to ensure you do not need to adjust or maintain the brake for many years to come. Okay, yeah, this is important. Okay. And since I'm touching on the braking systems, as you can see from here, the braking system, right, we also have this spring return at the bottom here, at the braking system here. So every time when we apply the brake, okay, the spring return will automatically bring the brake level back to its original position. This is very important because if you do not have this, after a few months of applying the brake, you will notice that this brake will not go back to its original position, and you always have to squeeze harder and harder and upwards and more upwards to apply the brake. And very soon, you see the lever and the push handle will be very close to each other. Okay, so this is another improvement that we make. This is a extra thick, soft leather feel cushion. Okay, we have specially customized it to be extra thick too, and we do not want our user, after using for a short while, start to get damaged, which is very annoying. So when I customize this armrest, I specifically inform the factory, do not save costs for me on this armrest. Okay. Please make it the most durable, okay, and be able to withstand heavy armrests for a long period of time. Extra thick cushions. Okay, these cushions, if you really press it, you can feel that the cushion is extra thick with cooling mesh. Okay, Singapore is hot weather, so you will sit on it, you can feel that air can really pass through from these cushions, from this mesh, and it's very cooling even if you sit for a long period of time. You can see this line here, and the contour over here is the shape of a leaf. Why do I design this the shape of the lift so that when you close the wheelchair, okay, it will be very slim. Okay, especially the backrest, when you close it, it will follow the contour of the lift. It can be very compact and slim like this. Okay, as you can see from here, it folded very neat and nicely. It has a very deep pocket and also come with the tools. Because wheelchair have a lot of moving parts, so after using for years, some of the parts, if it turns loose, you can just use the tools to make a minor adjustment. But for this wheelchair, not to worry, you do not have this problem because every screw, every spot and nut we are using the lock nut. Lock nut, there's a rubber seal inside, which means once the nut goes into the screw, be able to come out so easily because there's a rubber seal. As you can see from here, all these screws, including the screws over here and the braking system, we have a protection cap. Why is this important? Because if we do not have all these caps, protection cap, the user or the assistant might easily injure their hand. And especially for users with diabetics and some other health challenges, it cannot be injured. Okay, so even for the seats, you can see that all the screw, okay, that is mounted on the seat, we have covered it with very thick cushions. Okay, and one important safety features is also the safety belt. Not only we customize it to be super robust, we also make it super smooth, silky smooth. Okay, silky smooth so that it will not cause abrasion on the user stomach area when they are sitting on the wheelchair, rubbing against the safety belt for a long period of time. And of course, the sideboard here, very robust and firm sideboard. Okay, this is useful, so when the user is sitting on the wheelchair, the clothes will not be touching the tires. You can see there are two holders here to ensure the braking cable is always in place. It will not dangling around and always rub against the tires and causing tear on the braking systems. And every washer that is connected to the cushion is thick and robust. Okay, we do not use lousy screws or any lousy washer just to save a little bit of cost and cause the wheelchair to be damaged easily. As you can see underneath here, the very firm crossbar here, the crossbar screw that we are using here is always additional longer extension screw thread. This is a lot of wheelchair company miss out this very important part. If the screw thread is too short, what happens? Even if it's using a lock nut, rubber seal might not be able to fully touch on the screw thread. Okay, those who have some technical knowledge will know what I mean. Okay, and after opening and close for a few months, the screw will drop out. This is a very common problem. From our experience, every time when we use a screw for the crossbar, especially when there's a lot of folding parts, you see, there's a lot of folding, a lot of movements. After many foldings, definitely the screw will lose one. It applies to all wheelchair, not only our wheelchair. That is 100% will definitely loosen a little bit. But for ours, even if it is loosened after many folds, not to worry because our screw thread is very long. It will not even come out at all. This is a very good wheelchair. I can claim that this is the world at this price point, one of the best wheelchair. Okay, we have few thousands of this wheelchair and the breakdown rate is almost less than 0.0001%. My weight is around 85 kg. My height is 175. So this is how I looks like when I'm sitting on this wheelchair. Very comfortable. I still have ample space. Okay, why you see a lot of wheelchair, right? They do not have this curve over here. So as you can see from the front, right, we have a bit of curve on this armrest at the sideboard here. So which means if you have a bigger belly or bigger hip, you still can fit in nicely. Although our seat is 18-inch, which is 45 cm, which is a norm in the market. Those who have bigger hip can fit in comfortably. Okay, as you can see from here, there's a rubber seal connecting from the armrest to the body frame. This is important because when the two rubber seal is clipped onto one another, it compresses and it's very airtight and it will not shake easily. This wheelchair can hold up to 100 kg. It's compact and lightweight, and most importantly, a lot of dropshipping wheelchair which is very low quality, they are only using 1.2 mm thick material. As for ours, we are using a 3 mm tube which is super robust. It's almost indestructible and compact when kept. Thank you.